Days 17 through 19, April 5th through the 7th, 2019. The verse of the day for April 5th. Make sure that nobody pays back wrong for wrong, but always strive to do what is good for each other and for everyone else. 1 Thessalonians 5:15. The verse of the day for April 6th. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Proverbs 15:1. The verse of the day for April 7th. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it. Psalms 24:1. I spent Thursday evening through Sunday morning resting at my parents' house after they picked me up from the Flight 93 crash memorial. It's been a while since seeing my parents. The last I really spoke to them or seen them was almost a year ago, and let's just say I might be the dysfunctional one of my functional family. Needless to say, it was a load off of everyone's chest to know that I am okay and what really transpired over the past year that led me to my permanent disability. We talked about my mental health and the things that many veterans struggle with over their lives with trying to matriculate back into a society that unfortunately to most seemed to be a lie. It was the first time my father opened up to me of his trauma from the Vietnam conflict. It wasn't considered a war until decades after the conflict was over and the casualties of American soldiers, as well as sicknesses and shell shock, became an epidemic to many families of the survivors. My father struggled with bouts of post-traumatic stress disorder that would haunt him for the rest of his adult life. Many of the survivors of combat Vietnam veterans had been exposed to the chemical Agent Orange, which may not affect the people directly exposed. However, their offspring can and have been found to have damaging genes resulting in deformities and higher risk of leukemia, Hodgkin's lymphoma, and other various cancers. My father had tried to file a claim for me when I was younger because I showed signs of a child born with defects caused from the Agent Orange. I have a very, very rare heart condition that isn't covered by the VA since it is from birth. Unfortunately, there isn't any claim that can be filed after I turned 18. I can always sense my father's PTSD and other conditions that agitate him very easily. He loves me and all his family, but the feeling of rejection or messing up plagues him. He was just a young man that thought he was doing the right thing at the time when he volunteered to go to Vietnam. Americans turned their backs on the Vietnam veterans and called them baby killers and murderers. The media publicly shamed our veterans, and this led to so many coming home without purpose because it was stripped from them after being put through hell. To learn more of what Agent Orange was used for and did to Vietnam, click here. I cannot be upset with what happened before me, since without it, there would not be the story leading up to me. However, the blessing I have received is knowing my Creator before the day I will awaken in heaven. My heart beats because of love. It is truly the sign that the Almighty loves me and is showing me until the last breath I take in this human form. After all, I did not breathe air before I entered this world, but after the first breath, God entered my body and raised me through man. My soul is whole and my heart is pure. I've learned that forgiveness is not just in words, but in action. It is one of the acts of love. Our hearts are forgiving as they reciprocate in an up and down motion. It is the beating that we live for every day we raise from our eternal slumber. I'm glad that my partner, Love at First Light, is meeting up with me in Somerset, Pennsylvania today. I'm needing to change out some gear because my body is taking a beating. I collected enough data so far to tell that I need to make some changes to my gear if I am to have the health and stamina to make it to the end. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to www.AMileAChild.org and click donate so you can stop a day of addiction and overdose for someone while helping to find cures to save the lives of tomorrow. God bless.